Hey guys, welcome to another video. Now what I'm showing you today is some of the recent things that they have shown us on the forum, and it's part of the developer blog, and basically it's for a brand new faction called the PYROLATERS. Now what they're doing is they're not really sure if it's going to be a whole faction just on its own, or if they're going to do what they did with Steppenwolf and basically make it come off the Lunatics. Now, the Lunatics, as of right now, don't have a secondary style faction like the other two do. But it could be a scenario where we do get to, advance with the Lunatics even further. So we go into their second faction. But guys, some of these things are amazing. Now, I will leave a link to the developer blog in the description below. But first things first, guys, there is going to be a brand new event coming out soon. It's going to be before they release this, and this event is going to be called Fire Hearth. Now, you will be able to gain a brand new resource. It's going to be a temporary resource, but it's called the Lighters. Now, they can't be sold or purchased on the market either, so if you want these, you're physically going to have to go into the event, which I think is a really good idea, guys. One thing this game kind of suffers on is too many people rely on the market. So hopefully, it means people get involved and they get back what they put in, basically. So, guys, take a look at this. This right here is called the wheel shiv, and it's going to be on normal wheels and steering wheels, guys. So it's going to be on both sets. But take a look at this. You've got to love the spikes on it. It's a medium wheel, sorry. Carrying capacity is going to be 900 kilograms. The steering one is going to be 500 kilograms. It's kind of a rarity. It weighs 100 kilograms and its structure is 130 points. But it is resistant to melee damage, and I don't know if you guys ever suffer, but I'm forever losing my wheels. Just check out my streams. They are almost never on, ever. The blades can deal damage too when in contact with enemy car parts, which basically is just adding a new weapon on the side of your vehicle. So that is going to be really, really interesting to see, guys. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about it, but me personally, I'm really looking forward to those. Second, they're adding a brand new cabin for these guys. The cabin is called the Bat. Take a look at this, guys. Okay, so it reminds me a lot of a hot rod car. Now, we're going to be able to do some cool things, and I can imagine sticking an engine on the front of that and, really making it sound good. Again, the rarity for this is a rare. It's an average cabin. It only produces 10 energy. The tonnage for it is 500 kilograms, guys. The weight limit is 9,000 kilograms, which is pretty nice. Structure 335, which is a pretty, it's a pretty average, and it weighs 1,100 kilograms. Okay, so it's a pretty medium cabin of sorts compared to, say, some of the other cabins out there. But it does look good. I mean, look at that. You can even see bullet holes in it. I believe they're bullet holes. It could be rust. Who knows? When I play it, there's definitely going to be more bullet holes added to it. That's for sure. Okay, guys. Next up, and I really love this developer art. This art here, guys, is a brand new shotgun called the Junk Bow. Look at this. Look at it. I mean, it just looks menacing by itself, guys. I'm not sure many other weapons that make me, excited, and I do not like shotguns on this game. So, this is really good, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. This again is a rarity. Structure is going to be 182 points on it. The power consumption is going to be 4, so it's not a bad shotgun. it could be much, much worse. The weight on it is 189 kilograms. Now, the problem with this is they haven't released how much damage it does, how much its fire rate is. They may be tweaking it, so who knows? Some of this stuff, guys, will change between now and then. I'm sure they'll change things. I will try to keep you updated. If I don't make another video, I'll try to keep you updated in the comments below my stream. And I will link to the developer blog so you can come and take a look at this stuff just for yourself, because this stuff is amazing. Next up, guys. Oh, I can't wait to see this in action. In fact, I can't wait to complain about how many people are using this on me, guys. It is the Harpoon, called the Skinner. Now, as you can see, it is just a harpoon, but it has so much potential. Rarity of it is epic, guys. Structure 307. Power consumption is only 3, guys. Is only 3. It weighs 378 kilograms, and look at it. Look at that. It looks so cool. It looks unbelievable, right? So the Harpoon, guys, can stick to opponents, okay? It can stick to buildings, it can stick to the landscape, it can stick to drones, and it can stick to turrets. Now, I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do to these things, and what kind of sticking, you know, what it's going to do to when it sticks to these things. I'm kind of interested for drones, especially because, you know, they fly around and they follow their, you know, their owner effectively. But if their owner drives too far, is the drone going to keep trying to drive off? So that's going to be kind of interesting to see. Also, with the buildings too, is going to be interesting to see, because if you harpoon a building and someone drives through a rope, is that going to be an issue? So I can't wait to see if the rope comes, you know, a good ploy in fighting, because there are so many little fast units that can get around you. Maybe if you had someone with a harpoon, they block off a pathway, a road, so no one can get past, no one can just charge, meaning your guys can stay behind, you know, that thing, and you can use as a defensive strategy. Who knows? So the cables can stick to allies and enemies, guys, which is really cool. The owner of the cable can unhook it at any time whenever they want. An ally can also unhook the cable at any time, so I guess it's to, you know, it's to unhook it from the ally themselves, so there's less griefing and stuff like that. And I think that's a really nice added benefit there, because, you know, people like to troll in any game, so it's a nice benefit. An enemy, however, obviously can't unhook the cable, but they can shoot the harpoon gun itself, to destroy the cable. So if they're trying to get themselves loose, the only way they can do that is if they blow you up, or if they take out the harpoon, which is super cool, guys. Super cool. And I'm really excited to find out more about this faction, guys. There is a bunch of lore here. I will just tell you some other things about the lore as they have said it so far, guys, because they haven't gone into too many details, guys, deliberately to keep us on edge, and I am on edge. When Khan began to unite the numerous gangs, he faced the problem of ideological unity among the half-crazed raiders, which is completely understandable. He had to find something that everyone would fear more than death. Instead of inventing something new, he turned to witches, sorcerers, and other psychics already existing in the mass consciousness. And apparently they were newly appeared in the wasteland after the disaster, guys. He personally met with several of them and made an offer to everyone which was impossible to refuse, thus begun to form a caste responsible for ideological work with the masses. Guys, I can't wait to find out more about this faction. They have so much potential. They don't have drones, guys, which if you've ever watched my stream, you'll know I despise drones and turrets because people just fly around and use them, and they don't sit there and shoot me, and they don't sit there and fight me. They get their AIs to do it, and it bugs me. But I'm so glad. I know there have been some other videos out there. There have been some other things about this. Some sneak peeks, but a lot of thing is in developments, you see. So there can be more coming out, guys. And if there is, I will make a second video just for you guys. I'll try and also keep in contact with you guys in my chat below the video. So I'm going to leave a bunch of links down there, and if you're interested in watching me stream this game, please do come and watch me stream it. I will put the link in my description below as well. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, guys. Adios.